Welcome back, everybody, to Roleplaying Unlimited presents D&D Open Table. I am your host, Tragically HP, coming to you live from the 100th Meridian, where we got 40 fingers and 40 toes. Actually 20 fingers and 20 toes. 40 things that we share. 41 if you include the fact that we don't care. I'm a little, just a little spaced out tonight here, and not in the usual good way, so, we're gonna get me off the camera here and get into the action itself. Stay tuned. Well, hello, greetings and salutations, fellow gamers. How's everybody doing tonight?
Yo!
Oh man, who invited this guy back?
I'm good.
Good to hear you there, Jamie. Is it Jamie or Jaime?
It's Jaime.
Jaime. Good. Good to know. I'll get it right from now on.
You say that now.
Yeah, I do. I make no promises, but it is a guarantee. Ironic.
Well,
as that
and
may be.
well, and if you pronounce my name right, will be on my. Oh, damn. I was gonna say now. Damn it! I hate you, paper now.
Every time I get it wrong, he gets a level. And looks like we got a new player here. Jaspy looks like currently muted. I think I have this set for. I honestly can't remember. Westy, are you on push to talk?
I am not. You took push to talk off because
okay.
I believe Sean was having an issue.
Yeah. So as
So-
long as you mute your headset or make sure there's no background noise, push to talk is not mandatory. It is something you can set up, but I don't have this server set for. It looks like you're no longer mute there. Hello, welcome.
Hey, sorry. I'm currently driving, so I just had myself muted for road noise.
Oh, very cool. No worries. Get home safely, and we will have your character sheet is already set in the journal. So yeah, as soon as you get home, feel free to start tinkering around with that. And once you are done, you can jump right into the action. And we have. I don't know what I have. I'm on the wrong damn page here. We also have the Noble Thief and Jorge joining us for the first time tonight, but I don't think either of them have jumped into the voice chat here. So, J-Man, if you wouldn't mind trying to get them in the proper place, I appreciate it.
What do you say I have to do for a character?
Just join in, you can't.
And... Alright, so yeah, we have people already starting to work on their characters, we have existing characters, and for those of you familiar with Roll20, should be a very simple process. The Charactermancer takes care of most everything unless you're using something that we don't have as a source book. Then you have to be a little bit more manual with it. But if you are using the Charactermancer, creating level 1 and upgrading to level 2 should be 10-15 minutes tops, if you kind of already have an idea of where you're going. Hey, Jaspy, if you wouldn't mind, hit that mute again until you got that background noise out of the way, please, and thank you. Alright, and in the meantime, I'm going to take us back to the previous combat where we left off last week in the thunderstorm around the small lake where the witches were doing their ritual and your party was doing their usual bit of ass kickery.
The witches definitely were doing something.
Not much anymore.
Well, half of them anyway.
Yeah, they had a bad day.
So yeah, I see Jorge is there in there. Oh, fantastic. Look like he is on his way. And then Noble Thief is here in the game, but I don't. Yeah, I see them in the voice chat or the Discord chat as well. So yeah, hopefully simple matter of, and there they go. And there goes Jaspy. All right, musical chairs. Welcome. Noble Thief, pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Nice to meet you as well.
Yo.
Thank you. I'm not sure who answered that they have Roll20 experience and who doesn't, but just going over it again, if you do, the Charactermancer should make character creation a very simple process. If not, please let us know, and we will make sure that Justin here gives you a hand with the character creation process so you're not having to look through the entire Roll20 platform just to find some basic stuff. This right here I assembled for everybody's use, whether you're a veteran, whether you're new to Roll20. This little pamphlet has some handy shortcuts for how to roll dice, how to use emotes, how to use the alternate emotes, how to whisper to certain players, and basically the functions of the Roll20 platform itself. The two big paragraphs on the bottom, I would say, are the biggest ones you should be familiar with, ironically. It may take a bit to read through it, but saving yourself that space on the VTT and being familiar with the compendium are great time savers. Alrighty. Get this initiative pop back up. Add a dead witch to it. There we go. We ended off right at the top. For those who do not yet have a character on the map, do you see the map, or is it just a black screen?
I can see the map.
Wonderful. And let's get Leela positioned on the map here. Actually, let's get Greg off. Right down here. He is going to run back to the shuttle. This rain is playing havoc with his Warforged joints, and he needs to get to drier ground. Likewise, Braxton, our druid. You're not sure why he has a problem with the rain and lightning, but that does seem to be the case. And our tank, the Tortle Monk, is also taking off. So we are losing 3 of the 8 that we had. And let's see, we're going to get Leela back in position, I think. Loading. Now she should be right here, but nothing happening. Try again.
I just have an invisibility cloak on, so it's all good.
Wow! Where'd you get that? I didn't even know about that. Oh, how do you not have a token assigned? That's weird. No wonder nothing's happening. Alright.
Stealth camo.
1 second. I gotta fix a
Oh, there I
technical
am.
issue. Oh, and I got the red bar of death for Roll20, so now I am
Ooh, I have
frozen out.
2 people now.
Uh-oh. I made my clone.
Does that mean I get double rolls?
There was a teleportation accident. There's now 2 of you.
Why didn't anyone tell me my ass was so big?
You eat my cookies.
They smoked my stogie too. Son of a bitch. Oh, goodness. Might just be because it's a little windy outside, but he doesn't usually play havoc with the Roll20 like this. Or maybe the internet has been disconnected in a cruel prank. That would be fun.
There's been some major fiber cuts in some areas, so it was
Yeah.
more telco related than internet that I'm aware of, but it was a
Gotcha.
thing today. That made it fun.
Oh, I have Leela's character sheet open finally. 5 minutes after the fact. Alright, here we go. Back to that. Delete that. And then Justin is right here for the time being. Thinking maybe a little bit more like that, so she's not quite so out there on her own. And otherwise, everybody else appears to be in position. So Again, if you are not familiar with the Roll20 and you need help making your character, let us know, and we will get you taken care of there. Oh, looks like Jorge has not joined in voice chat. Oh. I got Guy Pierce, Dr. Guy Pierce here blocking my... There we go. Voice in Discord. Alright. And yeah, Jasby should be rejoining eventually. We will see on that. In the meantime, how's your character coming along there, Noble Thief?
Pretty well. I just have to get a picture. That's it.
Oh, fantastic. Well, I'm not even going to worry about that. I'm going to look over your sheet here real quick. Justin, if you want to go ahead and knock out your initiative while I am doing that, so I can assign a token to one of these two characters.
Dan?
What's happening?
How do you change the size of the icons, the people's avatars on the screen?
Gotcha. Above the chat log on the far right, the settings gear.
Yeah.
Scroll down to audio video.
Audio video.
Click video display and change it to names only.
Okay.
Yeah, I have no avatars whatsoever. It really frees up the virtual tabletop there.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, a half.
You?
I like it. Get that rather easily. Make sure to turn off your mic there, Sean. Thank you.
I'm gonna hit that downed witch with an Eldritch Blast.
Uh-oh. The dreaded Eldritch. Well, she will take that damage begrudgingly and remain with a single hit point.
Go!
One Eldritch Blast? Who only has one Eldritch Blast?
A second level character?
Oh, come on. That's just an excuse. Well, she is still kicking just barely.
Well, that's the end of my turn.
So up next, we will pan over to the west side where Asilitem is chilling.
Yep. So we will go ahead. Okay, that guy got moved. 1 sec. I remember that what I was going to do. I just remembered at the very end that other bat got freaking yanked way the hell out there. So
oh yeah, it got tossed.
Refigure out. Yeah, I have to double check my calculations now.
Oh yeah. Not only did it get tossed way out there, it's dead way out there.
Yeah, yeah. So...
Pretty sure you heard a Wilhelm scream accompanying the flight.
Okay.
Hey!
I was trying to
Alright.
look at my spacing for sleep, but I don't think I can hit any more than 2, which is fine. So I will go.
Why would you put
What's
them
that?
to sleep? That's just rude.
I mean, I've seen them do this numerous times, so I figure fair is fair, and I'm going to cast sleep right in this area, like we'll say over here because it's 20 feet. So it'll be on these two.
Gotcha.
Essentially. So
One's in the
I will
northeast.
roll. Yep. So I'll roll 5d8.
Big money, big money, big money. Oh, what the
Eh,
hell is that?
Not very good. Not very good.
Well,
I think it's. Let's see.
it starts with the lowest first.
Is it the lowest or you've definitely cast this way more than I have.
Well, if not for if this witch right here had not been injured on her journey to the site here, she would have survived that. Well, she's still alive, but she would have not been subject to the sleep effect. But as it is, she's just under the 15-point threshold right there.
Took one down at least.
Oh yeah. And then before we get to the witches,
Spell
Christy brings up a fantastic point as I'm kind of juggling all over the place here. And let's get... Okay. Gonna bring in 2 characters here at the same time, replenish our numbers somewhat. So for the time being, we will have 1 bard over here, and we will have our new arrival, our halfling, over here. And just 1 second while I assign that token for your character. And for those not familiar with the setup of how we are making all of this happen somewhat realistically, it is essentially a Spelljammer type campaign minus, we haven't had any space combat. Essentially, we are on a pirate ship that travels from planet to planet in search of rare/interesting monsters, as well as fabulous amounts of treasure and artifacts. And this is our first mission. We've come to this planet called Lorth. We have been told that there are witches performing some kind of summoning ritual. Our orders are to allow the witches to complete their rituals, because what it is that they are summoning is what we are trying to get our hands on. And as we understand it, there are 4 sites to visit on this planet. This is the 3rd of 4 sites.
Nice.
And for Noble Thief, if you go into the compendium above the chat log, the lowercase I,
yeah,
search out the Potion of Healing and add 3 of those to your character sheet. For flavor, we basically say that they're patches, like a back-to-patch from Star Wars, kind of.
Sweet.
And we got that set. Make sure everybody can see your health bar. Okay, so that should be attached to your character sheet now. Oops, if I click the right button anyway. Use that one. There we go. And a handy little trick, occasionally anybody may have their token selected and they start typing something and they hit the backspace button and it accidentally deletes their token off the board. If you go back into the character journal and find your character, you can drag it right back onto the tabletop with the token that I've assigned to you. So that's how we have 2 of the bards right here, because I just grabbed one right from the journal.
Okay.
So handy little tricks. And then we've got Leela set right here. Let's get some initiatives. And then after that... Yes.
And not to confuse anything, the witch in the upper left is dead, correct?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah. This one is still hanging on, but the other one is dead.
Yep. So do you want to just so it's super clear and obvious, do you want to mark the one that I put to sleep as something?
Oh, I don't know why I clicked her off as dead. Yeah.
I mean, hey, if she just wants to go into a forever sleep, I'm cool with that. I just want to make sure it's obvious.
Please don't wake my friend. He's dead tired.
It's Monday. We all wish we could sleep forever.
Oh, yeah, you're telling me about it, man. I wish I hadn't woken up today.
Do you want me to roll for initiative, by the way?
Who's talking?
Noble Thief.
I actually just rolled for both you and Leela. You have a 21. Leela got a mighty 5. And the way I work that is if your initiative has already passed when you enter, we just pause at that point and you take your turn right then and there. So actually, Noble Thief, it would be your turn right now.
So who are we gunning for currently? The creature that's in the water, or the witches?
No. We're targeting the witches.
Okay.
The creature is friendly at the moment. We haven't attacked it. It was part of the summoning ritual, but the witches were trying to kill it. So, or the bats were, and the bats are dead.
Right. Another handy shortcut that I like to do to make things a little easier is all friendly figures will have green health bars, all enemy figures will have red, and any that are possibly could go good or bad on you will start off with blue.
Okay. See. Alright, I think I will just look over to the witch and I believe I'll just vicious mockery them.
Oh.
I'm gonna look to that witch and go, I believe I've seen better magic tricks at a charlatan's game show.
Nice, love the detail.
Yeah. DC 13, by the way.
Alright. Probably not her best save. Oh, on the money. I have my GM screen up here, so that is one perk of watching the Twitch stream as it's going, is that is a kind of bypass to where you'll be able to see my dice rolls and you can see when I'm fudging them in your favor and when I'm being honest.
There.
But yeah, in this case I got a 13 exactly, which show spell description. So it looks like it's an all or none kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then before I continue further, what's going on, Jorge? How are you, man? Welcome.
I am still trying to finish this thing so I can actually do something with something other than just a body.
Absolutely, man. Let me see what you got going on here on your character sheet.
I'm still trying to get my my few little artificial spells going on.
Very cool. Oh, one trick that will save you a lot of typing or copy pasting is above the chat log. You see that lowercase I?
Yeah.
If you click that, you can type in any item, any spell, any monster, and it should bring up that information if it's from a book that I have in Roll20. I have probably a dozen books or so, so odds are decent. And once you find that, if it's a spell, you can just drag that spell right from the compendium onto your sheet, and it populates all the information, so you don't have to type anything.
Oh, I have a question. May I have my, I have Find Familiar one on the board?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
And, Justin, I'm going to also give you, side control over Jorge's sheet here, just so you can kind of help guide as he is proceeding with character creation. And then, what is this? And Jorge, if you wouldn't mind keeping your microphone on push to talk, or whatever the mute button is, so we don't get so much background noise, please.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, what type of familiar do we have?
Owl.
An owl. Easy peasy.
Thank you very much. And this guy right next to me is my friend, right?
Yes, he is our Dragonborn something.
Nice.
A tall Dragonborn.
God, he's like almost 8 feet.
I'm gonna look to the tall Dragonborn, which is fucking huge. So huge compared to me. I will just go to him and go, I believe in you. Go get him. Bardic Inspiration.
Nice.
And as my little familiar's turn, I believe, yeah, he's gonna go near that witch specifically, and then give the help action, leave.
Very cool. You should be able to control it. Yep, easy peasy.
Yeah.
You had mentioned last time that was difficult terrain, correct? Due to mud and everything? Or
Correct, yeah. If you're on foot, it's difficult terrain thanks to all this sludge.
Luckily for me, it can fly. 40 feet flight.
Very nice.
Just gonna give the help action to the next person by like kind of pecking at it and annoying it, distracting it a little bit.
For sure.
And that's my turn.
Well, I have a bunch of dead witches and a few living ones.
Soon will be dead.
And a sleepy one.
Yeah, this one right here is just angered at the fact that this one has fallen asleep. So we're going to spend our action and just give her a nice kick to the chops. Wake up! Useless. And, yeah, I think I will... Yeah, we'll just try to run around this way. This one will stand up from prone. Man. Well, these two right here are still focused on the octopus because it's coming right at them. So we're going to try to see what we can do there. Last round the magic was somewhat successful, so hopefully the daggers equally so. Oh! Both of them hit for a combined 3 points of damage. And you're not sure, but you think you just heard the octopus laugh. And the final witch that is being harangued by the owl is just not happy about that, so she's going to get away from it. And try to get, like, right about here.
I'm in danger.
Uh-oh. I didn't find your insult that funny. Maybe you'll find this absolutely hilarious. As she casts a Tasha's hideous laughter spell upon the noble thief. Targets you can see, yes. Tiny dart, tiny tarts and a feather. This is a wisdom save.
Gotcha.
Reasonable DC. Oh gosh, not that reasonable though.
If only it was...
I don't assume you have an intelligence score of 4 or less.
Oh wait, is it an int or wisdom?
It's a wisdom saving throw, but if your intelligence score is low, then you're just immune to the effect altogether.
No, alas, I have a 12.
I don't get it.
Darn.
At the end of each of its turns, each time it takes damage, target can make another wisdom save. You have advantage on the save if triggered by damage. On a success, the spell ends. We're looking at a 12 DC.
Okay.
For this one going forward. And if you click your token, that little circle that opens up at the bottom, if you click that, it opens up the icon menu, and there's just all kinds of little effects that you can add to your token. It doesn't have to be the exact one, just something that works.
You have such pretty ones. I love it.
Yeah, I like them to pop, so they're easy for everybody to see. That's gonna be it for the witches. Up next would be Sir not appearing tonight, and Sir also not appearing tonight. So it goes on to Sean, who is over here. Take it away, brother. Oh, there's that Sean Daly jumping in the game again. Yep. Last game he got caught in those stupid vines.
Okay, question for you.
I don't have any answers today.
Okay, if he scoops up his, if he gets up, walks over to the witch, picks up his trident and moves 5 more feet, That's only 25 feet
Correct.
of movement. If I'm, yeah. Will he still be able to do an attack movement, or is his action spent on picking up his trident?
Oh no, you can pick it up as part of your movement or part of your action, whichever was more convenient at the time.
All right.
And to you as well.
Wait, you can still.
He's like, I thought I muted. Dang it.
I don't know.
Okay, let's see here.
This is a slower motion trident throw than the javelin throw in Revenge of the Nerds. I mean, let's like roll this thing, dude.
This is the worst kind of ASMR.
What ASMR?
I didn't put that in the tag. Maybe I should have with all that going on. Well, the 15 is definitely good enough to stab this witch right through her leg. Sinus infection. The air is filled with the stink of ozone. Well, that's pleasant. And that's gonna leave her barely hanging on to life. But somehow she still finds it humorous that the halfling right here is laughing at her injury. And what do you say there, Sean? I believe that's EOT for you. End of turn.
Yes, it is.
All right. Well, let's say hello to Christy. Welcome back.
Thanks. I'm gonna try to go over to this lady.
Oh boy.
I guess she's not really a lady. I don't know if I should give her that grace.
I mean, you tell me.
I mean, that's not very attractive.
I mean, it's female. I think.
But isn't like lady supposed to be like dignified?
I would at least assume at minimum some element of grace. And she's on her back in the mud, just looking at you all. No! Oh. And thankfully you missed with your crossbow.
I missed. Wow, like at point blank pretty much too.
I waste him with my crossbow. Oh, I missed.
Well, embarrassed, I'm going to just hang my head low and get ready for the next attack. I'm going to turn to Tariq, and I'm going to tell him, hey, you got my back over here? I think you can kill her. I think you can kill her. Throw a Barden's bow at him.
All right. Oh, and we are coming over here to hop along Nisha. What's going on, my friend?
About to take a pot shot at the one over here.
Oh wait, isn't Tasha's a concentration spell?
You know, it is. It was concentration in 1 minute, and she just took 9 points of ow. So, how funny she finds this at this point is up to... What is the DC? Is it 8 plus damage, or is it 10 plus damage?
It's 10 minimum.
Yeah.
10 minimum.
Gotcha, so 10 plus the damage in this case?
No. So since it was 9 damage, it's half the damage or minimum of 10.
I see. Okay, yeah, she got a
Constitution
17.
modifier.
Gotcha. Somehow she is hanging on to this magics.
Okay, gonna see about putting her out of commission here.
I don't like the sound of that.
Concentrate on that.
Ow! Well, yeah, a brief blood-curdling scream is cut short because the acid just went right through the throat. And, yeah, she falls thud in the mud. And, well, yeah, unless you got a bonus action there, we'll proceed to Cal, who was probably counting on killing her.
Done here.
Alright, what's going on on there, Jaime?
All right, let's see. Seeing that the witch is dead now, I decided to take aim at one of the this witch here with.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna take an aim at that witch there
Okay.
with my longbow. See.
Oh no! The dreaded nat 1. Let's go ahead and click your dexterity stat, and let's see what you get.
Aha, but that's not actually a nat 1. Because,
Oh,
I
he
get
had the inspo, right?
specifically the help action.
Oh, that's right, that's right.
And he also has inspiration.
Oh, that was against this one who's dead, though, right?
Yeah, ah, darn it. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Sorry.
shoot.
Inspiration.
Dang it, I was gonna say, if it was the 10, that hits exactly.
Yeah, darn.
So yeah, Jaime, give me that dexterity check, please. Good enough, good enough. You feel that the bowstring is close to snapping, but it's probably gonna be good for a few more shots at least.
I don't remember if I can do this again. If I can, no, I probably can't. No, the distance is too far.
To make it over to her?
No, I'm saying this. I was gonna see if I don't remember if I can be able to cast Entangle again.
Oh, I see. Might be close. What is it, 60 feet?
I think it's 90 feet. Let me double check again.
It's 90 feet, definitely.
Well, also
yeah.
you gotta see what kind of action it is.
Oh, it's a full action, yeah. Not a bonus action.
Yeah, so I guess I'll probably end my turn there.
All right.
Stay in the hiding.
And the creature that started the combat in the first place because it was offended that the witches were using its lovely lake as a ritual site, it is going to try to finally start giving these witches some comeuppance. Okay. That is a solid hit for 14 bludgeoning and a grapple. And lo and behold, this witch only had a maximum of 13 hit points. So the tentacle wraps around it, and there's a squeeze and then the head pops off. Or something less grotesque.
Nope, I think that works.
And all the way back to the top of the initiative, it is Justin. How's your character coming along there, Jorge?
I believe I am done.
Ooh. Well, again, while Justin is taking his turn, I will have a look at your character.
What am I using for weapons?
Yeah, I mean, those can work if that's what you want to go with. One of them gets a free elemental boost. Not extra damage, but it counts as that type of damage. So if you wanted to do, like, if you want your longbow to do fire damage, or your dagger to do thunder damage, one of your weapons gets an upgrade like that.
Cool, I'll go with the crossbow. Will do fire damage since I do fire damage.
Gotcha.
That's one of my spells anyways.
Is Radiant an option, by the way?
Radiant is not, just the 5 basic elements.
Gotcha.
Crossbow. Oh, Jorge, is it a light crossbow or a heavy crossbow?
It's a light crossbow.
Light crossbow. Alright, I'm gonna populate one onto your character sheet there. From the...
I thought I wrote light crossbow, I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're good. Piercing fire damage. Then we'll put that at the top of your attack queue. So yeah, click that light crossbow there at the top of your attacks, Jorge.
Where is that at?
Right in the center of the core of your character sheet, where all your weapons are. There should be a new one there called light crossbow.
Come back, character sheet. There you are. Cool. Yeah, how come when I typed them up, they all came up 1 damage?
Because you typed it in. By default, it's just going to have 1 until you click the... If you hover over it, you see the gear to the right. If you click the gear, you can then make all the modifications. But it's easier to just drag it from the compendium above the chat log. Like here in the span of, while you're typing, or while you're grabbing the light crossbow for your attack. I can drag, drop, and you have a long bow as well. This guy is freaking arsenal. Alright, so clear. There we go. So with dragging it from the compendium, it auto-populates all the numbers, including if you're using the longsword 1 or 2-handed. You see that?
Yeah.
So yeah, feel free to tinker around with those attacks, see what they look like there. Justin stepped up on the witch with 1 hit point left, and with an advantage attack because she's still prone. Yeah, she is no longer counted among the living.
Alright, let's see.
Alright, then hit that mute button there again, Jorge, if you would, please.
And that should end my turn.
Very cool.
That.
And we're going to pass the torch over to Gideon here on the west side of the lake. I.e. Noble Thief.
Sorry about that. I'm gonna get up because that person is dead now, and I'm no longer affected by their spells. At least I hope I'm not.
Oh yeah, you're good.
Alright, just gonna pop back up. I'm gonna look around. Who's still alive? Those guys over there? Alright. I'm gonna do a little bit of a waddle. I believe that is as far as I can go.
Yeah.
Probably even less than that because of
yeah, only 10.
Yeah.
Sadly. I got my little legs. Okay. I'm gonna check some distances. A little too far, I believe. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, 60 feet. I thought it was only 30. Hell yeah. That I will, in fact, do that. Okay. Pick on somebody your mental size. To this witch right here.
Alright. Another wisdom save. She has a straight d20. Oh my goodness.
Oh jeez. Well.
She looks around. You talking to me?
I was. He seemed to be doing well, I guess. And I just look at my owl, and he's just gonna be like nodding to me and using the help action in case anything happens. He's there for moral support right now.
Very cool.
Yeah. That's all I can do right now.
Okay. Before Westy gets his turn here, I'm gonna finish up getting Jorge on the board so we can get some action going. Character sheet's not completely done, but I think it's good enough for at least rolling some attacks, and the rest of it we can kind of tinker with after the session or on the spot if need be. First thing, what's your hit die there, Jorge? Artificer's what? D8, D6?
It's one of those two, I know.
Yep. He might have stepped away. D8?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So hit points at first level would be 8 plus your con modifier.
He's not in voice chat right now.
Gotcha. I'm
Jorge
going
isn't.
to make that adjustment myself. Oh, he's gone completely. Oh, dang.
Oh. Okay. Well, he's still in roll 20.
Yeah.
But
he might be able to jump back in here. Okay, so 9 hit points at level 1. And yeah, we'll just stick with that for the time being. Go ahead with your turn there, Westy.
Alright, not a problem. We'll go 5, 10, 15. And I'm pretty sure everything was... How tall is this octopus on semi-land water? Like, can I see, around, through? I don't know the size. Can I see this with, well, this switch with the purple?
Let's see. Yes, you can see her. She definitely has a cover bonus, though.
Okay.
I was gonna say, octopuses are pretty flat on land.
Right.
Yeah, that's why it's like, I don't know if it's a giant, like, way up in the air or super flat, like just reaching.
You mean octopi, right? Because that's the plural.
Hey, who let this guy in? Welcome, Don. What's up?
Hey, I just snuck in. Doing good.
Cool. Very cool.
Would I see of this one or this one?
You can see them both, but this one you definitely have a clearer line of sight on.
Purple. All right, we'll go ahead and start gathering magic and launch some lightning at her.
And just so you know, Don, it's actually octopuses.
Nope, that's the wrong thing.
Really? I thought it was octopi, but all right. I will take.
I did for the longest time too.
An 8.
I rolled damage before. Yeah, I rolled damage before I rolled this spell, so that did not work out very well.
Well, somehow you electrocute the crap out of this already dead bat that got flung out of the scene way up here in the northeast. But that's about it.
All right, who's killing bats on my watch?
Hey, it was already dead. It was already dead. Already dead.
Well, let's see. The witches are up.
That'll be my turn.
And they got 3 left. Did Jorge come back? Not yet. Alrighty.
Nope.
Still here in roll 20, not on the voice chat though. So I turned off the sound effects for Discord for the most part, because otherwise they're constantly going off in the middle of the stream. So if anybody happens to see him come back, just let me know so I'm not forgetting about him.
Will do.
Thank you, thank you. I've got 1, 2, 3. Is that serious? I only got 3 witches left? Well, they all look at each other. They look to the leader.
Yep.
And yeah, we're gonna head right on back this way and try to take some cover behind this archway as best we can. And we will be taking the dodge actions this round, and that will be the extent of it as we discuss our tactics there.
Would to post that was in May. Sorry.
Is it right now?
With the octopus that was in melee get opportunity attack by the octopus?
I don't see why it wouldn't have reactions unless there's something on there about
it. It didn't use a reaction.
Definitely has.
Unless, I mean, the witch could always take the disengage action, but then it wouldn't be able to take the dodge action. So,
Exactly.
however you want to play that. She could totally disengage behind the rock and hide, air quote, hide there.
That's going to be an interesting sequence of events, because if she's hit, she's grappled, which means she then needs to try to break free. Oh, with a natural 20. Okay, so it's the same basic effect at the end, except she's down 9 hit points. But she did get hit, got grappled. Curse you, foul beast! And then she ripped herself free with the best acrobatics check you've ever seen a woman of her age pull off. And then she cartwheels and tumbles and makes her way back behind the archway with grace. So, Sean, what's going on with you there, brother?
Good question. Got here. I'm going to unsling one of my harpoons from my back, and I'm gonna head north.
Remember the sludgy terrain, so if you're gonna move 30 feet, that's gonna take your move and your action.
Okay, then I'm gonna do that.
All right. And you would have a bonus action if there's anything you want to do with that. I don't know if you'd want to drink one of your healing potions for only 3 hit points.
No, not yet.
Also, Sean, have you leveled up to level 2?
I think I did, yeah. Pretty sure I did.
You know, it doesn't look like
you were here last time, so I believe you did.
According to your character sheet, you're still level 1 because the Charactermancer anvil is glowing.
Oh.
It's pulsing. So yeah, go ahead and click that and get your level up in the middle of this combat. Did we get Jorge back? There he is. There he is. Welcome back.
We did. Yeah.
I thought I leveled up, but I rolled crappy on my hit points.
That does sound familiar too. Maybe that was the Descent into Avernus game.
Yeah, maybe. Well, okay. I've only got 300.
Well, you joined late last week after we leveled. Yeah.
Maybe that's it.
Too. Well, we have come all the way back to Leela's turn. How's it going over there on the southeast, peaceful side of the lake?
Yeah, I think the only thing I can really do is move at this point, so... Or what is my movement since it's difficult terrain?
It is halved, but then you can spend your action to do another move, so it would be spending action and move to get 30 feet, essentially.
Okay.
Alright.
I just casually walk up behind this stone pillar then, and await these witches to die.
We're getting close. Well, Sean, you called it. Crappy hit points. Eesh. And back across the southwest side, what's up, Nisha?
I backed out of character creation to check something. I'm sorry.
Oh, no worries.
Okay, first off, he's going over here.
Difficult terrain, right?
Yeah.
All right.
And I don't have any line of fire on anything, so that's pretty much all I can do, pretty much.
Right.
So that's it.
All right. And still on this side, we got Cal cover behind the pillar.
All right, let's make this interesting now. Move right there. Any chance I can see any of the witches?
Let's see, in the water.
I am 7 feet tall, so I should be able to see it, no problem.
Yeah, the archway's taller than you, unfortunately. This one you do have the best line of sight on, the leader, because she's kind of sticking out on this side, the left side of the pillar. So she does have a slight cover bonus, but you do have a line of sight on her.
Oh, let's try this once again. Let's have a little fun.
All right.
Just hope somebody doesn't get caught in it again.
Or your bowstring doesn't break.
No, I'm not gonna shoot it now. I don't know if I can cast it again or not. Entangled.
Yeah, as long as you have 2 level 1 spell slots, then you should be able to.
And I'll aim entangled towards the witch.
Easily get those 2 right there. Yeah, it's which 2 do you want to get? Definitely the leader, but the left one or the right one. It's not quite big enough to hit all 3.
I guess I'll...
Go ahead and click your entangle spell on your character sheet as well, so we have the verbiage here in the chat log. Very good. Okay, strength saving throw. Well, that is their worst stat by far. And they both fail it, despite the horrible DC. And yeah, they are both rooted to the spot there. Just put them under... There we go.
And that will end my turn. While I'm laughing at both the 2 witches that are caught.
And Jorge, welcome back. How's everything, man? Justin, go ahead with your turn. Sean, looks like we got your mic still on there in the background.
Okay, hey, how do I get everybody's pictures off the map so I can see the whole map?
Gotcha. Yeah, while Justin's taking his turn, the chat log on the right, click that gear on the top on the far right.
Okay.
And then go to audio and video.
Okay.
And then video display, and change the avatar size to names only. It's a lot better, especially if you don't have a giant screen. And then
this down like piece of stone that's right here that I just stepped onto. Do I need to do anything to get up on that? It looks like it's like ground level.
It's like 1.5 foot off the mud, so nothing to get on it. If you were trying to run or do something spectacular, I would say roll an acrobatics check to not look like an idiot, but if you're just walking, you're fine.
Alright, but if I get onto that, that's no longer difficult terrain, I can move a little farther?
Absolutely.
Alright.
Getting that one on the far edge. Ooh. Successful blast.
Is this... I know there's witches on the board. Is this giant octopus also a creature?
It is.
Yep.
What happened here was the witches were doing a ritual around this lake, and the octopus apparently lives here, so it came out to challenge the witches. And so far, that's all it has done. It has fought the witches, it has fought the witches' summoned creatures. It has not attacked any of you, and none of you have attacked it. That's why its health bar is still blue. If it is attacked, it's probably going to turn to a red health bar. So, Gideon, back over to
And the
your
ones
turn.
with the X's on them are the dead witches, right?
Yes.
Cool. I'm just gonna huddle my ass closer, I guess, as best as I can. My little halfling legs. And do I have inside of this witch? The main one?
Well, she would like to alleviate that problem, but unfortunately she's stuck, so yes.
What's up?
Thanks to yours truly.
Another vicious mockery. That's really all I can do unless they're closer to me.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
Hey! A failed save.
Hell yeah. That's 2 psychic damage.
Alright.
It's a sad thing to say that you're tangled up, but alas, nobody really wants to open that present.
That's fantastic.
I'm gonna have my little bird do a perception check, actually, instead of doing the help action. Just so I can see if, like, there's any good stuff I can pick up off these bodies. Any ammunition at all. Possibly another dagger.
Gotcha.
17.
Okay, that is... Oh shoot, I forgot. I have to go
She would have disadvantage on any attack rolls with that, right?
Yes, she would have disadvantage on any attack rolls.
Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to click the show spell description, but I was like, that didn't work. So
17 on the perception. And Christy, if you would roll me a die 12, please. No worries. Slash on the other side of the R and space, and then good to go. I like it. One of these, just put an icon on this one. Maybe? Oh, I'm on the wrong page, no wonder. Oh boy, more gunshots fired. Yay! Or people just celebrating the chef's Super Bowl win. People can't seem to tell the difference around here. This one right here has a folded piece of cloth that is a bit nicer than somebody of her appearance would seem to have in her possession. So, might be worth checking out at some point.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's my turn, though.
Alright. We will scroll to the south. We're riding the lightning.
Woohoo!
Oh, we're getting that background noise from you there again,
really
Jorge.
I'm ready.
If you would hit the mute button there until your turn, we're still getting that background noise, my friend.
Oh, sorry.
Appreciate
I thought it was
you.
my turn.
Oh, no worries.
Nope.
Coming up, I'll 2 more, and then it's your turn.
Go 15. We'll go 15 up because I didn't really think that I could see anyone. Probably, is this a high knock right there or lower?
It is. Yeah, she's got solid cover
She would
from
have
that angle.
A lot of cover.
Yeah.
Higher? Okay.
Oh, I mean, you can see her perfectly.
You said this was lower, so she'd have no. Okay.
Yeah.
And is she restrained or grappled? I forget
Restrained.
with entangle.
Yeah, she is restrained.
Sure. Alrighty, we'll gather some more lightning and go ahead, try this thing again.
Alright.
Against the purple.
Advantage attacks against restrained creature, 24.
Yep, so 20.
Ow!
Not much, but
She's still got some hit points left, but she is starting to panic absolutely as you hear just loud screams of panic from that. Ah! Get me out of here! Help! Pull me up!
And that'll be my turn.
Very cool. I'm going to swap the music playlist over to something that's not quite so calm for this section. We had some good fighting tracks there for a while, but now it's like bedtime music. Okay. So the witches and then Egroj. And I moved your character up here a little bit, Jorge, just so you're probably only going to get one round in this combat before we move on to the next field of battle. At least in this instance, you should be able to do something besides walk. But the witches first. Let's just see if they can break free. That is a nope. And another no. And a morale check from the other one. Okay. She is gonna scooch right down here.
What exactly is a morale check?
What's that?
What's a morale check?
It is an older mechanic from like 2nd edition. Basically, once the monsters have sustained a certain amount of injuries and what have you, I kind of look at who's left. I'm like, well, they may stick around, they may try to bolt. We'll see what their morale is.
Got it. So if their morale is high, they don't bolt.
Exactly.
Good. I was thinking about every barbing that, but I'm not good.
Well, she makes her way around the side and successfully pulls this witch to freedom. So unfortunately, she is still stuck in here. But these two are now free. And with her freed movement, she is going to back off a little bit because she doesn't want to be near those vines anymore. And just in time for Jorge to have his debut here on Roleplaying Unlimited.
I will look at them, but I also will look at these fine people over here and whoever else can hear me. I will say, I know we're in the middle of a battle, but you all must remember to hydrate and eat when you can. You don't want to pull a cramp or be dehydrated in the middle of battle. Then I will pull out my crossbow and take a shot.
Yes, Mom.
It's raining out here. How do you get dehydrated?
I think this Warforged was built as a coach or something.
Flesh bags. A lot of weird things can happen to flesh bags. And I will roll.
Closest target. Or did you want to try to hit one of the other two? If you hold your clicker down, you can ping and show us where. Or you can use your ruler like that. That's also an option. First target down 5. And yeah, she was one of the weaker ones that didn't have much to begin with. So 1 shot, 1 kill for the debut. Well done.
Hydrate. Flashbacks must hydrate.
And did you want to do any movement after that, or are you going to stay put where you're at?
I still have all my movement, right?
Oh yeah, it is very rainy and sludgy, so it's half movement because of the difficult terrain. But you do have all of whatever that would be.
Oh, that's only 15, right?
Usually, yeah, unless you like a monk or barbarian
So
or something.
I'm gonna go ahead and move up there.
You should be able to move your token.
I'm trying.
You have to change your cursor from the ruler to the selector, the pointer.
And while he is moving up, Sean, if you want to take your turn over here on the west side.
Yeah, go from the ruler to the pointer up in the left-hand corner.
Yeah, that taskbar.
Yep. So you probably have your thing on the ruler like I showed in the Discord chat. You need to go to the top one, the cursor selector.
I got it. I had it on pan view.
Oh. That'll also do it, then you're moving the map instead of yourself.
Whoops.
Yep, all the little tricks of the trade. Fantastic.
There we go.
Nice. In your face.
That'll give me a chance to loop the body if I want to.
Oh. So, Mr. Daly, what's going on with you there, brother? I mean that in the nicest way possible. What the? And then remember to hit that mute again after your turn there, Jorge, please. Thank you, thank you.
Gonna make a move and a dash to get closer.
All right.
Sean the fisherman's looking at that octopus like,
this will feed us for an entire fortnight. Including all the NPCs who couldn't be here tonight.
Witches, groceries. Witches, groceries.
Chocolate fudge. Angela.
is that all you got, John?
Oh yeah, sorry. Yes, yes. End of turn.
Very cool. Back over to you there, Christy.
I just realized my boom was up that whole time. My bad.
I was going to say I was literally just going to say if you're talking, we don't hear you.
Yeah, my bad. I do that all the time. So I'll just bring myself closer to the action and then use my light crossbow on this little witchy that's not clicking for me, but
This one here?
I'm not seeing any. Oh, yep. Correct.
Fantastic. Jeez, all the big damage coming out now. 16 for 10.
Finally.
Gosh.
Doing something this time.
She was at full health minus the 1 point of damage that she took earlier.
Nice. Bullseye.
Yeesh. Yes, indeed.
And that would end my turn.
I like it. Thank you. And Saz, back over to you, my friend.
Okay, gonna use a hop to go over to hang on. That came out weird. To get over to here, and then from here go to here, so I have a line of shot of this, and I'm gonna take a shot at it. And my brain just did a stupid, and I forgot which one to roll for bonus action when it's hang on.
What you trying to do?
My brain did a stupid, so I want to make sure on this. Do I roll? My brain is stupid right now. Sorry.
No roll needed at all.
Okay, I'm doing that.
Bonus action, so it does consume that, but otherwise no roll. So it looks like a bonus of 10 feet at this level. No opportunity attacks.
Yeah, I'm going up to this one. And then taking a shot at this one. At this one right in there.
Oh boy.
Easy target, huh?
Oh yeah. Advantage attack. She's still trying to get free. If it were possible, she would thank you for doing such low damage, but she's kind of pissed right now, so as it is, she does not give you the gratuity. And splashing around there in the shallow end, what's happening, Jaime?
Just move up. Using my action to move up 30 feet to here. And I'll just end my turn.
Okay. Let's see if the octopus will get the final strike here. Tentacle strike, a natural 1.
Octopus slapped himself.
Try that. Interesting. That was a rather nasty tentacle slap against the stone archway itself, which kind of shook. And even though it's currently imbued with magic from the ritual completion, all the archways around the lake are imbued with magic effect. This one actually cracks along its right support. And that is the extent of the octopus's turn. So, back over to Tariq. And, Justin or Don, can you copy the Roll20 game link and invite Divine Comedy into the fold here? At least get the character creation process underway. Very true. Blah. And 6 is exactly what she had left. Tariq finishes off the final witch on the board. And the octopus is still a ways away from its next turn. It doesn't look like it's... It's hard to tell what its motives are without an accurate check, but at least for the time being, it's not instantly reorienting on Egroj right there next to it. So
where's our druid?
Gideon would be next.
Alrighty. I'm gonna walk up over there.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have my owl to assist me. And I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals. As I look to the giant octopus and hope to God this works. I like do a motion and I just go, "Oh mighty beast of the sea, please do not kill me."
Yes.
And I'm gonna try to persuade him not to murder us.
All right. Roll a persuasion.
With advantage.
Yeesh.
I theoretically should be good at this.
Ooh.
Nice.
Well, it just kind of releases its tension, and in so doing kind of slides that distance back into the lake. And its eyes are deadlocked with Gideon at this point, very curiously.
If you wish to hold a conversation, I'm quite a conversationalist.
You speak?
Indeed. And so do you.
You know.
I do. Many things.
You kill bad ones. Poison
Indeed.
lake.
Yes. How dare they?
What you do now? You kill now?
What kill what? There seems to be no more combatants, and you have helped us a great deal.
Back to sleep? Rest?
You may rest if you'd like.
Oh, rest would be very nice.
Would you like some healing?
What heal?
I can mend your wounds.
It starts splashing its tentacles in the shallow end, obviously very excitedly at the prospect of regaining some of its 80% lost health.
Yeah. I will very much be more than happy to mend you. Any way I can. Oh wait, I also get a D4, by the way. Because of Ashley. Oh! Yeah, that's a 20. 23, yeah. Yeah.
If we spend all campaign in water, you have companion.
Perhaps I may. But alas.
Well, that worked out pretty well. You can definitely see something's going on between the halfling bard and the octopus. You're not exactly sure what, but it looks like the danger may have passed for the time being. Oh yes, very cool. Thank you for that, Westy. Thank you, Don. Thank you, J-Man. Appreciate you as always. Asilitim, that's going to bring it back over to you. What is your action in response to what Gideon has just done?
I mean, we've never tried to be threatening to this octopus. He's talking weird words to it. Octopus looks friendly. I'm just going to start searching bodies. The octopus is no threat to me at this point.
Alright. Witches are out of the initiative, so that passes it over to Jorge. Looks like it may be the calm after the storm here if this octopus continues its retreat. Anything you want to do there, Jorge?
Have the bodies been looted?
It looks like some people are starting to do that.
I'm still standing in front of this lady, so I'd like to loot her body.
Sounds good. Roll a die 12 for me, if you would. Please.
A 12?
Yeah, die 12.
That's odd, but okay. I will roll a 12.
It might be Jorge's mic, the one with all the static there, Jaime?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so a 5 on the D12. Pardon me while I go over to the treasure page. One of the downsides of having all the player icons on the top is I can't see the cards, so I had to create a whole new page where I could just drop cards and see them.
Welcome, Divine.
That's perfectly understandable.
Welcome to the show of Divine Comedy. Hello. You got a 5 there, Jorge. You are... Well, it's a nice pouch that seems to have dozens and dozens of coins in it, so that's a good start.
Where is my inventory?
I'm going to post...
Hello, everybody.
That goes to party treasury, right? Or...
Well,
or
that's...
no?
It's to be determined. Because right now we're looting an initiative, so right now I would say
on
the
gotcha.
character sheets, but once we do party looting, then yeah. Unless somebody wants to be like, can I try
Shoot.
to pocket this?
Yep.
This right here, Jorge, is what you find. 4 gold, 30 silver, 70 copper. Not a fortune, but a decent start.
Anybody want this? Because I'm not really into treasure. I wanted like organs or like some other material stuff. I can't really like build stuff with, you know, treasure.
We do have a party fund you can
I will donate it to the party fund.
Very cool. Wow.
And that way I will make sure that also everybody gets fed and hydrated. We must make sure the flesh bags are hydrated and fed. Anything else? Does she have any kind of like vestments or?
Her clothes are pretty tattered. They are functional, but just barely so.
Oh. She didn't have any kind of like utensils of any kind? Something that could be refurbished?
Let's see.
I know I rolled a 5, so it's not really. I guess I didn't get a good look.
Oh no, you got plenty of a good look. The D12 was to determine on my treasure chart what you got.
Oh.
In this case, it looks like she is completely empty of anything else.
Okay. I don't know where everybody else is, which way everybody else is going, so I don't know how much time we're gonna spend here. If I could move on to another body or not.
Typically, it would be an action to search a body, so until you get multiple actions and what have you, action search.
Oh, are we still on combat? I mean, are we still in initiative phases?
We are.
Oh.
Just in case somebody decides to do something with this octopus.
Which we were all scolded to never attack an animal who wasn't attacking us. So,
so Garoj has a nice little bit there.
Is the octopus sentient?
It does appear to have some degree of intelligence based on the way it's interacting with the halfling across the lake here. They seem to be having some kind of magical conversation, if you had to guess.
In common?
No, it's like really weird. It's some kind of strange, like, hybrid of draconic, primordial, and like, if you had to guess, like almost like monkey speak, just like ooh, 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 ah, ooh, ooh, ooh. There's like a lot of just like Planet of the Apes kind of talk going on.
Once, basically.
I would like to wait. Who's talking to the octopus?
The halfling bard across the way. Yeah.
Hello. He's cool, guys. As long as you don't stab him.
I would like to make my way to where the halfling and the octopus are conversating and take a minute to actually just absorb their interactions.
Sure thing. Yeah, head on west. It looks like the octopus might be getting ready to do the same here in a second. The halfling's going blurp.
They're over here?
Right here. Gideon.
Get my knowledge on.
Oh my gosh. Alright, 1 second. Somebody might be trying to break in our front door here real quick. 1 second, my ring camera's showing some weird shit.
Oh shit.
Kansas City fans just going way too wild out crazy or something. Jeez.
Jesus.
So, what characters are everybody playing?
I'm a Warforged Artificer.
I'm a halfling bard.
Or Dragonborn Ranger.
I got one of these. As a, rogue archaeologist, like Indiana Jones type.
Oh. I was like, we can't see what of these is.
Oh yeah, link's here.
See this thing that I'm pointing to in real life? You don't see that right now?
Oh no, the link in the
yeah.
I even did art. I should probably show that.
Okay, back.
Everything okay over there?
Glad you survived.
I mean, most people, when the key doesn't work on the third or fourth try, they kind of figure out that they're at the wrong place, but this guy was not taking the hint that he does not live in this apartment, so... Yeah. I mean, he was obviously trying to use keys and not force, but it was getting a little intense there for a moment. Well, Amphith, it looks like you have the next initiative here. You still there with us, Sean? Hey, better yet, Saz, post it in the For the Love of Shared Art and Music.
Oh, there's a room for that now.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Absolutely.
It's gonna be in there then.
I usually throw music in there, but for our artists, that is definitely the place to be.
I'm going to let him go. Just gonna have my harpoon out in front of me, but I'm just holding it defensively. I'm not threatening, I'm not attacking.
Okay. And this is when Leela enters Berserker Rage and hops upon the barbarian and stabs it 30 times. Or Berserker!
I won a tentacle as a trophy prize for this whole ordeal. You think that's okay? They grow back, right?
Sure. Just like any lizard. They're just water lizards.
Yeah.
What?
I'm very confused. Are we studying? Are we studying the flashback? Are we killing the flashback?
At least for the octopus, the flashback is a pretty accurate model.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, so
please, I'd like to befriend it. Seems pretty chill.
Go ahead, Christy.
You said it was speaking a mix of draconic and primordial,
and like something else that's pretty unidentifiable to anybody due to the magic source of the communication. But there are bits.
So if I know 2 out of the 3, do I understand some words or something? Or is
You
it
don't
still
really
just
understand
double?
words so much as the intent. You understand that there's a bond being formed between the two of them, a friendly bond, it seems. And it appears some kind of promise of exchange, it seems. Scooch up next to the octopus, okay.
Did you get a divine character sheet?
You know I do, I haven't assigned it yet though, my bad. Or I did, it's assigned to Steven, I believe is correct, right? Is Steven
Yeah,
divine?
I'm working on it now.
Oh, very
Yeah,
cool.
I'm working on it now.
Are you familiar with Roll20 enough to handle it on your own, or do you want me to have Justin help you?
Yeah, I'm using the character Mancer.
Fantastic.
So we're level 1, right?
Yeah, once you finish it up at level 1, go ahead and add the 300 XP, and then that's going to boost you to level 2. That's where we'll all be at, and then Jorge, between this week and next week, since yours is a bit more of a manual sheet, we'll have to do the manual update to level 2.
Okay. Is multi-classing an option?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, so you got that. Christy, I see you moved up there. Any further actions you wish to do, or just observing? What are you thinking?
No, I just want to try to hear what he's thinking or saying.
Gotcha. Get closer to the convo. And Nisha chilling out all the way up here.
I didn't mean to post earlier, by the way, but I'm gonna redo that with the. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, the RP will seldom affect anything, or even out of game jibber jabber.
Ooh, okay, sorry.
Oh yeah, you're good.
Had this like a keyboard hand dumbass moment there. Oops. Oh well.
You know what, guys? Aside from this being a great learning moment, this is a great time for all you fleshbacks to have a snack. After a great battle, it's good to hydrate.
He's not wrong, you know. So Nisha doing a little RP there, very cool.
Pretty much it for me here.
And Cal, what's happening with you, bro?
I'm just going to move right over here, lean up against these arches, and just watch everything that's going on. And that's it.
Alright, well, on the octopus turn, I am moving right over to here to get as close as I can to the promise of healing. And it just kind of lowers its head almost submissively to Gideon as it approaches. And if there is nothing further from Tariq, that will officially end our initiative right here.
Yeah, I got no plans on attacking the octopus or anything. I'm watching it closely to make sure it doesn't initiate anything, but other than that.
Very cool. So yeah, we are now in open RP mode. Feel free to move around. Party looting is now optional.
I watch. Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
So I see Gideon healing the octopus.
Yeah. Yeah. What are you gonna cast there?
I'm gonna cure the octopus.
Well, no. I was asking Gideon. I'm sorry. If you're gonna cure it too,
Oh,
better.
Yeah, I'm gonna. So essentially, I'm gonna cast through my familiar.
Oh.
And I'm gonna use Bardic Inspiration on my familiar as well, to use if you would allow the optional rule, Magic Inspiration, which will heal it extra as well.
I'm not familiar with it off the top of my head, but for this instance, I don't see why not.
No. Cool. Cure. Yeah. Nine plus a d6. 12 health, HP.
Alright.
And I'm also gonna make some good berries. I'm a halfling of hospitality.
Oh. So yeah, the octopus lets out a moan of relief at the restoration of 13 hit points there. And yeah, that health bar looks a little better. And if you
I'm gonna give
stack onto that there, Jorge.
Yeah, I will. For wounds.
And of course, anything anybody else wants to do, if you get an opening here in the voice chat, if you're finding that you keep getting cut off, then feel free to post what you're doing there in the text chat. Good rule of thumb that I just heard this week is if you think that you're talking too much, try talking less, and if you find that you're not talking at all, then use that opportunity to get your time in. Says the guy who talks the most.
I'll go ahead and wave my hand, and it probably won't matter at this point for the octopus, but I'll give it mage armor. Just gets a little shield around it.
Ooh. I think I'm gonna go challenge a kraken or two now.
The owl is also gonna take the something from this body here that I saw earlier.
Right. That was
Run them pockets, if you will.
Yeah, just general looting happening as well.
I'm just gonna probably go and retrieve all the arrows I shot, which is 2 in total, I believe, in this whole fight.
gotcha. So you get 1 back. Whatever you shoot, you get half of usually.
I give the octopus 7 hit points.
7 extra, very nice.
I'm also gonna start trying to help bind its wounds as well, and just softly sing to it.
Okay. Fortunately, most of its wounds are on 2 of its tentacles because the bats had latched themselves onto those last week, and they were just sucking the life out of this thing.
Oh. Good buddy.
So yeah, we got a happy octopus, and the folded cloth with the 10 gold leaf sheets was on the red one here, or I'm sorry, the whichever one of them had the red icon that I put down.
No.
Is Leela drowning? What's going on over there?
I think she is. What the heck? She was so enraptured with the art, she's just like, I'm gonna go for a swim.
Oh no!
Get out of the water.
Blub, 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 blub. Right in the middle of the lightning storm. Shock.
The next best thing to bring in the toaster in the bathtub.
Hey, there you go.
Are you trying to prove a point?
Is it being proven?
I brought a toaster to a bathtub once before. I just forgot to plug it in.
Is that a saltwater lake or a freshwater lake?
These are the good questions.
Well, I suppose the answer would be whichever one would accommodate this nice octopus, because otherwise it probably doesn't want to go back in there. Or I can break out one of my multiple animal books here behind me, and we can wait a few minutes for the answer. Much quicker than searching it on the internet.
I think whatever makes the octopus happy is what it is, right?
That's what I thought. Thank you for that there, Westy. And party treasury is also to be updated with...
Sorry, I already updated.
One final item. The rest, most of the witches, like the last time, have nothing on them, but 3 of them do. The 2 that you've already found, and one of the leaders. She has this cord bracelet. It is a common magic item, so no identification needed.
What species are they?
They are all human.
They're just hideous.
Does anybody object to me dissecting them?
You want to dissect
what? I mean, are you going to do it on the ship?
I mean, you can do it.
You want me to take the bodies on the ship and dissect them?
No, I was asking the question if you were doing it on the ship.
Going on the ship now?
No.
I mean, we're still at the lake, right?
Yeah, I was wondering if you were trying to take it with us. Is my question, or if you're dissecting.
I was just gonna take some stuff with me on the fly.
So we always go back to the ship after fights, kind of RP wise. So dissecting, the shuttle ship. Dissecting a body is probably, I mean, I don't know, not GMDM. I think that's going to take more than the time we're here.
I mean,
so
like cutting off the head and maybe like taking a hand.
Just some light dissection is all.
Just some light dissection
that's dismemberment, not dissection. Okay.
Sorry.
So you're just dismembering a body, not dissecting a body. So that's a lot quicker. That's a lot quicker.
So, some light dismemberment for experimental purposes later.
Oh boy.
Concerning, but quicker. I mean,
we could just pile the bodies and probably get it shipped to the ship.
I don't want to make it weird that I'm taking you to some...
I mean, you do it on your own time, my man.
Yeah, at least he's honest about it.
Yeah.
I already think you're weird. It's too late there.
Yeah, you've made it weird already. It's alright. It can get weird.
You do understand that us living creatures are not like modular. We can't be put back together or pieced with other parts of other things like you might be.
No, you
kind of can. You kind of
can. It's really hard to do when you're living, because you tend to be objective to it. But it's really easier to do once you're dead.
Let's just collect the bodies then, and you can do whatever science you need to. And very much Giddy's not going to do the finger quotes, but that is implied in his tone.
You don't have a whole lot of room.
I don't know what you mean by finger quotes.
I
don't know what you're implying by finger quotes.
What are you people doing over there?
I don't know. I'm just trying to chill out with an octopus. I don't know what's happening. Anyways, I'm gonna start helping.
I'll just pick up the less mangled body and fling it over my shoulder and take it back to the ship.
Already. I'm gonna keep trying to help this octopus and sing it little songs while I work.
The storm clouds above have a distinct cannabis smell about them as the GM continues to chill out in the clouds above, waiting for the party to decide their next move.
Warforged has made his decision, and he's reminding the flesh bags that they need to hydrate and eat.
Oh, somebody's got booze!
Yeah. Oh, no.
Look at that massive container. Holy crap, and he's just got a giant freaking keg on him, and he's not sharing it with anybody. It's empty! So rude.
And so, just to clarify, all the stones around us are lit up, right?
All of the archways.
Yeah, the archways. Yep.
Yes.
All right. So we are positive that everything was completed here, and that our task was, as we were instructed, was good. Correct?
It would appear that we are 3 of 3. Yeah.
Alrighty. So I think we're good to go back, folks.
Alrighty. Could I do an Arcana check just to make certain?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna hit myself with a guidance and also use my owl as an advantage.
Cool.
Yeah. 16. 18.
Based on what you've heard from the party as they've come to and fro the shuttle in between sites 1 and 2 and to this one, this does seem accurate with everybody's presumptions. Looks like ritual is successful, witches are dead, so ritual should stay active long enough for you to complete your goals.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna look to the octopus and ask, I understand you've helped us a great deal. Is there, by any chance, any treasures that have been lost in your abode underwater?
What?
Fencing, shiny magic, cool stuff.
Oh, there goes Leela. Sploosh.
Do we need to look under the water for stuff?
Well, I don't know if that's the case. Looks like everybody's diving in.
No.
I mean, I could look underwater without needing to look, to breathe. So.
Yeah. Would you mind if we check around?
As long as the octopus gives us consent.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask the octopus, and I'm gonna try to persuade him.
All right.
No, even though Leela's been chilling in the lake the whole time.
I'm just rearing to go, guys.
Whoa!
Nat 20, hell yeah.
Yes. Some shiny below. Less shiny than used to be.
Very fair.
You want get or you want octopus get?
What is the second option?
Octopus get.
Oh yeah, if you could, that'd be very kind of you. I'll offer him a good berry as well, because that will nourish him for a whole day, which is very impressive for an octopus this size.
One bite is enough to feed a grown man. How many did you have? 4. Well, the octopus swims over here to Leela and snatches her up with a tentacle, and down we go.
What?
It's alright, everything's alright. He's just helping, he's getting the stuff, and Leela was just there. I promise everything's alright.
I can't hear you. I'm freaking out right now.
Oh yeah, I'm literally just trying to make sure everyone else doesn't start attacking.
Let's see what we have.
So
okay.
I will drop the witch's body and I will start slowly walking into the lake.
All right.
Oh, it's alright. It's alright. Everything's okay. He's being cool. He's gonna give us the stuff that he has.
Dragged Leela to the bottom of the lake.
Yeah, because Leela wanted to go in the bottom. That makes sense. Internal logic, understandable. And inside, Gideon's very worried. He's like, "Oh God, I really hope."
I'm going in the lake to follow this octopus to make sure he's not eating Leela at the bottom of the lake.
Hey, this is private time. Go away.
No.
Because it's private
Oh
time.
my-
Go away. Oh no! Wait! Don't do it.
Am I gonna become an octopus's wife?
Oh man. I'd like to be
this is.
under the sea.
Oh, he has a nice
Octopus's
garden with some
garden.
potatoes.
In the cave.
Got some beans growing over there too. Some nice
Where'd
cabbage.
they go?
He'd let us
They
in.
went
I
on the
can't
water.
see them.
I am having trouble finding the right page. Okay, apparently I went past it now.
I'm literally holding my owl at this point, just petting him, like a whatchamacallit, like
Alright. That's it.
That security blanket.
like a surface animal. I'm just like, it's gonna be all right, right? Everything's gonna be cool.
So as Jorge or Egroj begins to submerge, you make it about 30 feet below the surface before you see this octopus with Leela still clutched around one tentacle, hastily making their way back to the surface. And it looks like Leela has some kind of gemmed cube in her hand. It's
The
kind of
cube!
it's hard to tell from the haste that this octopus is making to get back to the surface so that Leela can breathe again.
If I had facial expressions, I would make the facial expression like, and I start turning around to make my way back to the surface.
Let's go. Just
Guys, I got something!
oh thank God. Okay, I was right. See, I was not.
Oh, that
wrong
was
at
a
all.
wild
Like,
ride.
My poor owl's all fluffed up.
I can look at that if you need.
I can also help out, and if needed.
Yeah, what is this? What is it?
It is a cube about 3 inches by 3 inches, perfect square. It's got some obvious markings and partitions on it to where this thing can be manipulated. Think Hellraiser, but don't think Hellraiser. And it's also got very nice appealing gems to it that make it that you want to manipulate it, not like Hellraiser, but don't think Hellraiser.
Hey Gideon,
like a fidget spinner, but
can you ask him if he has a like a large pearl down there?
Oh, do you happen to
Like a
have any,
decent pearl that I could have?
do you happen to have any pearls by any chance, my friend?
Wrong lake.
Ah, fair. Wrong leg.
Well, if this thing can roll well enough, it will be able to describe where this lake is. No, not quite well enough. As it starts trying to give you directions towards this other lake, you're like, yeah, we're not going to be swimming there.
Guidance. Give it a D4.
You're just going to want to see that cube.
Oh, not quite.
Yeah.
So,
I,
yes,
I
that-
actually can't help figure out what that is right now. It's really hoping for that pearl.
Well,
As I pop out of the bottom of the lake, I look at Gideon. I was like, communication. Be nice.
I mean, I didn't know that was gonna happen. But if you would like, my friend, I could help you. We can help figure it out at the very least if we don't have the components for it.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah,
I just have
use,
ways of identifying items. I just lack the materials right now.
Of course.
Would this item be attached to any piece of lore?
It's possible. Certainly try resolving it with a skill check of sorts.
Can I do
Well,
an?
I have the researcher feat, or whatever you want to call it, ability.
Oh, throw that down.
The background.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna have my little owl give you a sick ass guidance. I'm gonna cast it myself as well.
Yeah, we're not gonna need to go to the ends of the earth to research this, fortunately. It's possible that you have heard something about this before. Do you have history or religion or arcana?
I have both.
Yeah.
And I have researcher.
I have Arcana.
Let's have Leela roll which one of her choice, but with advantage, because we're assuming that this will be a party effort with help.
Yep.
Yeah. Also,
with guidance.
Sorry. Nietzsche's going to go for history here, too.
Also, the character Mancer is loading my character right now, so
I'm
pretty much
fantastic.
ready.
I am.
You might be helping.
Oh no!
What a guidance.
That is rough.
Take
God.
a look at Divine Sheet. Get a
Guide-
token in play.
Roll a d4 just cause. You might
Yeah.
hit a 15 threshold at least.
Who? Which one of us?
Both.
Leela.
Well, both. I can.
You can only
Let me
guidance one.
see if I could find a picture.
You can only guidance once. It's concentration.
I can technically guidance
What?
twice because one will be on my owl, the other one would be me. The owl would have the concentration of it also. The concentration.
Nietzsche, I think that Leela's doing the lead on this. You were just helping him.
Oh,
Yeah, everyone's
Sorry, I got a little
helping
confused.
Leela.
I got a little confused on who was supposed to do the extra. Sorry.
Yep.
Wait, I have one last bardic inspiration. Take it. Get that D6.
That is one thing that I like about the new 1D&D is you can literally just say, yeah, use it. It's a reaction, not a let me do this beforehand.
Right.
Oh, you didn't use it? Ah, bummer.
And with roll 20, I mean, the fact that all the dice are kind of rolled at once, most things become after the fact additions.
Exactly.
All right, I found a elf for you there, my friend, Divine.
Oh, perfect.
So here comes a new challenger.
Don't kill the octopus.
Don't kill. The octopus is cool. The octopus is cool. Nobody killed the octopus.
So many
It's cool
teleporter
now.
malfunctions tonight.
And then looks like you'll need to also level up to 2 when you get a moment there as well. Character looks
How do I
good.
get rid of everybody's icons?
Oh, you go to the cogwheel, you go to audio and video, you go to video display, and then you put names only.
Yep.
Ta-da. So, Leela got a 19 because of our nonsense. Huzzah!
Hey, well, that's pretty good.
I had one last bardic inspiration in the tank.
Just want to assign this token, and voila. And since we have a few new people here tonight, oh, very cool. Good Ringo song.
Yeah.
Got a bitter argument with my high school theater teacher, who was easily in her 60s at the time, over who sings that song, because we were trying to do it for the lip sync and I was playing Ringo, and she's like, why are you also singing? I'm like, because Ringo sings the song. She's like, no, John does. I'm like, you're full of shit. You should fucking know better.
Just whip.
I mean, at our age, I thought all music teachers were just drunks. That's what mine was, so...
She was definitely a drunk.
Mine literally, like, he was an old war vet. He literally just had a glass, which we were like, it's water! No, I'm pretty sure that was gin.
Yeah, or vodka.
Or
One
vodka,
the
yeah.
So,
that was a drink glass with ice.
Yeah, exactly. She always had a big thermos that we were like, yeah, it's nice that we can't see what's in there. So that was Cal. I'm just going to give everybody a brief up-close look at everybody's tokens here. since we have some new players here, we have Gideon as well.
Oh man, I love it.
Details that are hard to see, even when you zoom into 250%. There is Nisha, who has yet to learn how to play the lute, but maybe someday.
Adorable.
Here is Amphith, our other Dragonborn. The colors aren't necessarily what they are, I just happen to have a white one with a spear and a blue one with the weapons that kind of match what Cal used, so. Tariq, all robed and garbed, and he's got a gun. Although I don't think he actually has a gun.
Not with that.
For the robes.
Doesn't.
No, I've got 4 staggers apparently.
And there's our owl friend.
How do I give myself 300 experience? It's right here.
Yeah, just enter
the
it.
anvil or something.
Yeah, you should be able to just enter it on the XP bar, and then the little anvil should start glowing red next to your class. Here is Egrosh. Cool Warforge. Selatim.
Except his robes are definitely not red, they are more blue.
I may have a blue robed one in there somewhere,
Yeah.
I'll just have to go hunt for it.
That's fair, that's fair.
And Leela. And last but not least, there is Divine. That's everybody. Nobody's standing on the periphery. So yeah, go ahead, continue roleplay however we want to try to go about the rest of our equipment. And then as far as this cube is concerned, a 19, we are looking at a modified rare magical item. So the first line that describes what it looks like, just disregard that, even the dimensions. The rest of it is accurate as is.
It's a boat.
Sunk long time ago.
Thank you very much, my friend. I'm glad we were able to help you.
I don't have the components to identify, do I?
Nobody probably does, because it takes 100
Gold piece.
100 gold piece pearl. Hence my asking.
Oh yeah, but with the successful researcher
Yep.
and Laura, we were able to identify it that way. And a lot of rare or lesser magic items, if they're not unique, and that's kind of a floating term subject to a DM whim, a lot of rare and lower quality magic items, I tend to let you identify via short rest, just by kind of spending time with it. If you spend an hour getting to know it, most times you can kind of figure out what it is. So
Without actually attuning, just looking.
exactly. And then,
Gotcha.
and then if it turns out to be an item that you do want to attune to, we just kind of be like, yeah, and you were able to attune to it as well. It makes getting the items in your hand a lot easier, so we don't have to spend so much
Yep.
time being like, okay, now I identify it, now who wants
I-
it, now who wants to take the short rest.
I don't want a random curse. Let's identify. Nope.
Yeah. And of course, curses are still possible, because you may not find that out unless you identify. So
Unless you
there's always
identify.
a little risk, but more often than not, the items that I tend to throw in are beneficial.
Okay, so how do I multi-class using the character Mancer?
That will be. Let me see.
I can answer that. Okay, so when you go to your character, you'll have below it, you'll have an option to add a class. You'll have your class and be like 1 + 1. Go make that a 0, 1, 0, and then below it, you'll be able to add a new class. You should be able to see that somewhere there.
Yeah, I see it. Okay.
Well, I mean, Leela, since you grabbed that, I think that's more than. I think that's yours, unless others disagree. Don't know how you'll use a boat, but
I believe it should be our party loot. Mostly because
somebody has to have it, though.
Well, yeah, of course.
It's a boat.
Yeah,
it is a boat. Yes, that's what we have figured out. So she went down to it. Yeah, she went down for it, and I don't see why she wouldn't get it.
She technically was kidnapped down for it.
Going down, being pulled down. I mean, semantics at that point.
I'm not saying schematics. I'm not trying to take it off her hands. I don't want it. I was just
fair enough
trying to make sure that I heard that it's a boat.
I understand your machine-like thing, but I didn't say schematics. I said semantics.
Semantics.
I gotta say,
semantics.
I'm pretty shocked that even though Don is not here playing his character, he hasn't asked for a rest period yet.
You know, I'm still waiting on that.
I have no spells, so I'm ready. I have arcane recovery, but
I guess we pile up the bodies and then we'll get beamed up and we'll go to our ship.
Yep. No,
are we done playing with the giant flesh tentacle thing?
Actually, I'm pretty sure my character's been taking quite a long rest. Thank you.
Right.
You only just left the fight.
Thank you very much, my friends, and I hope you have a great time here.
Thank
May
you.
you enjoy.
Blessings on yours.
Blessings to you as well. Before I go, I'm gonna have my owl hit him up with a guidance for whatever survival check he'll have to do to get food later.
Cool. Tomorrow, though, since it had the good berry,
indeed,
we can
always
through
hunt
the rest of today. Oh yeah, stash it away.
Yeah.
Is Tariq sleeping on the floor?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
No, he just always looks like he's striding forward.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, from a distance, it can look
looks like it's prone.
It can look like he's laying down. He's got a blanket on him.
I never saw it from that side. I always saw it from the upside. So yeah, that looks a little like he was laying down.
That's funny.
Yeah, we were taking so long. Tariq decided to take a nap.
Fantastic. All right.
I'll grab my witch's body and head to the ship.
Very cool. Yeah, the shuttle is a pretty basic craft that, for convenience purposes, just kind of sits off of the map. It has no defensive capabilities or offensive to speak of. So it's basically just used as if something came up and somebody needed to leave, like at the start of the game, okay, they run off the map and they go to the shuttle. Or somebody shows up, like Steven did towards the end of the session. If we were still on the combat map, we can then deploy your character onto the board like we did there at the end, even though there was no combat. But yeah, it just makes it super easy to get people in and out, especially once the characters are complete.
Can we just have teleporters?
I see all kinds of ways that can be tinkered with, both positively and negatively.
I mean, you can decide how they're used. I mean, we randomly have two characters of the same people. That's a teleporter malfunction. Don't know what happened. We got two of them. It's logical Star Trek canon at that point.
That's right. I'm really going to blow everybody's minds. The top half of Cal and the bottom half of Amphith. Half Dragonborn, half Dragonborn. So yeah, I had a blast playing with a lot of new people tonight. Jorge and Noble Thief. Noble Thief, a special shout out especially. That was some awesome RP you brought in right from the get-go. I'm very impressed.
Yeah.
Thank you. I will go down to engineering with this body and make a wonderful meal for you flesh bags.
Wait, what?
I don't think engineering cares about flesh stuff. You're really misconstruing what matters here, I think.
Perhaps not food with the bodies of humanoid creatures. Perhaps
I might have misinterpreted my intentions. I'm not using the body to make you food.
Okay.
I'm bringing the body down to engineering because I'm doing something with the body.
Alchemy and/or herbalism. I hope.
And then I'm going somewhere else to bring you all food to make sure you're all nourished.
Yeah, that seems like you should go to the science area, the research area, and then to the cafe area. Not engineering. Like, not the ship controls.
Yeah, I could just make people food as well.
Okay, see, that was that's how this conversation started. Making people food. Not good.
Okay. How about, so if somebody else wants to make sure the flashbacks are fed, I will go to the science area.
I'll take
figure
care.
out.
I mean, we literally have all these people that are telling us what to do that will feed us, so...
Okay, good. Yeah.
It's in my programming to make sure flashbacks are fed and hydrated. I can't help it.
That would be one hell of a sandwich now that I think about it.
Upon the shuttle, we will certainly have time to achieve a second short rest for the day if we wish, or for those of you who are just joining tonight, your first short rest of the day. Or if we want to return back to the Dragon Lotus up in orbit and try to get a long rest, that's certainly an option as well. I don't see the need for it with hit points, but I don't know what your spell capacities are.
I have no more spell slots.
Can I go ahead and take a short rest for Arcane Recovery?
Yeah. Yeah, the short rest is automatic if you want to take it, because it's going to take at least an hour on the shuttle to get from Site 3 to Site 4. But if we want to go back to the Lotus, then we can certainly plan on getting a long rest and starting next session completely rejuvenated and possibly with more RP in that respect as well. So, completely up to you. We are getting ready to close out though, so yeah, I will definitely be interested in hearing everyone's thoughts. I'm glad we were able to get a character crafted for Divine there towards the end, and then hopefully next week we can actually jump in and play.
It's interesting that now that we have so many people who want to play this, because now the spots will fill up.
Yeah, it's a very very drastic turn of events. I mean, we had a lot of weeks there where it was just me and Justin, and then me and Justin and Don.
Right, where I'd have to play like 2 or 3 characters. Just to have firepower.
Exactly. So this is
nice.
This is very exciting to have so many interested and eager players who have the availability. And since you're all in the Discord channel now, I will certainly be putting out a poll over the next week just to kind of gauge everybody's best availability and try to decide on the night based off of that. Friday nights are unavailable for me because that's my, I don't even want to say primary game night, because every night's kind of becoming a game night of some sort, but
we know we're secondary. It's okay. Speak truth.
Monday, Wednesday, or Thursday. It's looking like it's going to be one of those 3 days.
I can only do Monday, sadly. Oh, Monday.
Mondays are the only ones that's good?
Monday and Thursday.
Oh, okay. So 2 out of the 3 possible options works there. But,
I could do any of them.
Poyoshi, very glad to have you back this week. I hope you had fun.
After this month, my schedule may change completely because I'll be moving to another state.
Oh, might need some reacclimating. I'm sorry there, Christy. What were you saying?
I just said, yeah, I had fun.
Very cool, very cool. Jorge, how about you, man?
I had a blast. I've been dying to do some gaming, and I mean, it took me a while to get the character sheet down, but other than that, I got to do what I wanted.
For sure.
I clicked on the little red thing next to my number 1, so my character leveled up.
Oh, very cool. I like it.
Guess I'm going to be doing some nice things for people.
I dig it. Yeah, the Roll20
So,
can take a bit of it's a bit of a learning curve, but once you get it down, everything pretty much has stayed the same for the last 8 years while I've been using it.
I assume we didn't level up, right?
Correct. We're probably going to be looking at that sometime in the next phase, either in the middle of or after the stage 4 battle. And give me your mute there button. Your mute button there, Jorge, if you would please. I'd like to pass it over to Noble Thief. Get your thoughts on this evening.
Oh, I thought it was quite enjoyable. I had a lot of fun.
Very cool, very cool.
Yeah, I had a great time.
Super sweet. And Westy, man, it's becoming a blast having you here each week, man. Thank you again.
Hey, I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
I love it, and same for Saz. We only had a kind of even more distant gaming than this before, because you were playing with us back in like the height of the pandemic when we were still playing entirely text play.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I wouldn't do that.
It was fun. I do like the text play in the fact that it's like we're all taking our own notes while we're playing. But it did lend itself to a few too many misunderstandings that eventually led to us, well, we can do some roleplay in text like we're doing now, but if we have actual like mechanical questions, just to avoid misunderstandings, let's just talk it out, because tone and all that makes a huge difference. And J-Man and Don, thank you so much for being here tonight to assist in whatever capacity that our players needed you in. Much love.
Hey, no problem. Always here for you, man.
Of course.
And now that we have done all of that, I am going to take us to nowhere, because my mouse appears to have died.
Oh no.
That's a great time for that. Oh, now it's live. There we go. Hey! So yeah, usually I do this part on camera, so we just did the whole last part without me being on camera. Probably spared everybody a little bit there. I'm very appreciative for tonight, this week. We got a lot of new friends, a lot of new joiners, and friends to the Role Playing Unlimited community. And we hope you all have a great week. We will catch you on Friday for the return to Animir, the First Step Reimagined. A lot of details to come on that over the coming days. In the meantime, have a great week, y'all. Are you with us?
Yeah.
Suppose.
Yay!
Mm-hmm.
You guys have a good night.
Yep. You too.
Good night.
Safe.
You too.
Later.
Good night, guys. Don't forget to eat and hydrate and drink lots of stuff.
You get it.
I've been drinking beer the entire time, so...
Right.
I've been drinking beer this entire time. I'm drinking. I'm hydrated, so...
Drinking some.
2 liter of Coke here.
I mean, if you're mixing it with something, it might be okay, but as is, it's just empty calories. But